你怎么？你好。No， 他还在昨天那个很不爽的那个状态。
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you were here already. I apologize. It won't happen again.
No.
I think there's something wrong in my program. Maybe I should reset.
No， 他不能跟我当朋友，他这么难过的吗？
Wait.
Huh?
Are you sure you should continue?
Huh? 怎么？
Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Huh? 什么意思？ Huh?
As you wish.
啊？他竟然不想要我继续是什么意思？啊？为什么？你好，谢追随。
Follow me. We'll escort you.
但他会转场的时候会有一点，没有错。
But I know where to go.
没有，就转场的时候，还有刚开始的时候。
But I have my orders.
后面就还好了，很烦，这样就会很出戏。每次在重要的那个情节的时候就很出戏。我跟那个机器人，如果我回答外面那个女的 AI 回答他说我们是朋友的话，他会在关键的时刻帮忙我吗？你要卡多久？这么卡
？Agent 23 identified.
好了，算了。
Agent 47 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
快了？什么快了？要死了吗？没有，不要乱讲，康纳不会死。哦喂。ABYX
Agent 54.
ABYX ABYX
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
哦 不要卡，不要卡，这边不能卡。啊，不行。嗯。好，行动。B。我成功了。
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
耶，我过来。他总让我选用谁的声音啊？
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
又来了，又来了。啊，快走啊！
你有在看 Line 吗？
有啊，然后我没有开吗？
你不要看，你不要看。
我没有开吗？我有开啊！喂喂喂，喂喂喂，有啊？为什么？啊？啊喂，哎，
喂，哎，
我的直播没有开吗？有吗？
没有，我说 Line。
我的 Line。
没有，没事了，没事了，你可以看。
嗯。什么东西啦？很烦呢，学弟。哎。
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
这个会有影响吗？哇，我应该叫它关掉才对。我是应该叫小女孩关掉，她等一下是会没电啊。嗯？捡那个枪。
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
No.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
加油！
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Lucky them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find.
加油！
We don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to clean up this fucking city, but we are far from finished yet.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
高风险。
Come on, get moving.
高风险，那有没有不高风险的躲法？我不懂。啊，低风险。
Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's Luther.
啊，是 Luther。
We can't help him, Alice.
不行。
Soldiers are everywhere.
可是我们是 family。No。救他。
Okay, let's go.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human.
怎么东西？怎么做？
I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're
Got
gonna.
orders to check all civilians.
No. No, please.
Fucking androids.
什么我的问题？哪有武器？
Carol,
快跑！快跑！快跑！快
you
跑！
shouldn't have risked your life to save me.
少啰嗦！快跑！快跑！
Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
不要
Go
再
before they see you.
Alice.
Luther!
不要再跑了！快出发呀！啊！
I was afraid I'd never see you
没
again.
时间了，快走！快走！啊，我最讨厌电影的这个部
They
分
caught
了
me。along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.再忍耐一下，再忍耐一下，我们可以做得到的。你给了。No。 A checkpoint. We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time. We could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
那怎么办？另外一条路是什么？啊，11分钟。啊，不行啊，不行啊，他还有9分钟就要开走了，走吧。No， 要失败了吗？啊！
I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, All right, Luther. Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
My daughter slept over at a friend's house. We went to pick her up. We're on our way home now.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's cold. We really have to get her home fast.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful.
啊，我刚才没有把那个关掉。
Guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
不采取行动。
You drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
耶！快走！哟，为什么？好耶！我刚选择不关，太棒了！
We're coming to you
我
live
太
from
聪
Detroit,
明
where
了。
thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment.
喂。
The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
哦，这边我不知道结局会是怎样。
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
抗议啊，所以要慢慢走。欧巴带是什么意思？你为什么会泰语啊？剩这么一点点人而已哦。
Here we are, the moment of truth.
什么欧代？欧代的。旁边有人在拍，有人在看。我希望人类会有人就是过来帮忙。
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
我们被包围住了。
There's no turning back now.
哪有挑衅？
We are here to demand the immediate liberation of all androids detained in camps across the country. We are not leaving until our people are free.
什么意思？我要往前呢？ No！ 坐下是一个比较和
Are you
平
gonna
的。
open fire on unarmed protesters?
他们已经开枪了。
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away, and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
康纳这边的结局到底会不会是好的啊？我很紧张。
Stay sharp.
什么东西？什么啦？为什么你会有这个啦？啊，完了完了，他又开始很慢。啊，我用 agent 的声音不行吗？我用
Shit.
完了，完了，完了，我这边会失败。那，你先不要哒哒哒，等一下，你先不要哒哒哒。B Y B A。怎么转化
God dang it!
怎么了？他怎么转化？他什么意思？他不给我转化啊。怎样啊？这是什么意思？但康纳杀了好多人哦。就是当然，他这个过程。啊！我失败了。LB LT
Piece of shit.
Step back, Connor. And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
The bus terminal.
我集体毕业了吗？为什么跳出来了？
Dallas, we made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
找到车票。
Carol, they're checking everyone. It won't take them long to find us.
We need to get out of here.
Security check. Please don't move.
Marcus.
I think Oliver likes you.
阿里弗在睡觉，根本就没看到人，到底。
Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
掉了。
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You kind of lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
我们要走。
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry. Honey. I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag.
不行，我们要走。我们必须要走，不行，我们得走。
Got your tickets?
Yes.
他们是人类，他们不会有事啊。可是我们会死翘翘的。
God dang it！
不，什么去死？乱讲啊！我努力到这边了。那个是什么啦？你什么？你哪来那么多音效？到底？不行，我们必须得走。他们不会被害死，他们是人类。
Die because of us?
No.
什么啦？不要破坏我的情绪。不会啦，他们是人类，他们可以。不会啦，他们可以找个旅馆什么的住，好吗？大家不要忘记，他们是人类。不行，这条线必须得要是好的，总得要有一组人是逃出去的吧？啊！
马大奶奶，
马大奶奶，啊！他放任他们在这边盖了一个圈圈，是什么意思？
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me.
这是什么？
Right, that should do it.
就这样。
I know it was not an easy decision to make. But I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Are you all right?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed.
could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
不像是。
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right? That's why we're here.
没错，这时候要像邪教首领一样，不能让他们后退。说下一个就是他死乱讲，乱讲，没事的，这个很像锯掉，就是邪教首领，是不是？你们这个时候就是要表现的越像人类越好，真的。就是表现的所有的态度，就是动作都要像人类，这样才能够获取他们的那个啊。跟妹子讲话，你好。
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
至少第一枪开过来的时候，大家有个地方躲吧。刚刚是完全赤裸裸的站在前面。
They're getting into position. If they attack, no one will survive. How many more of us have to die? Is there any cause worth giving your life for?
You're the hope of our people. I trust you.
加油!
We all trust you.
加油!
No matter what happens now, we're making history.
哇！每个成功的男人背后都有一个成功的女人，而不是都有一个默默支持的女人。这是什么？哦，那个炸弹。不，我们不用，不行，我们不能用那个炸弹，已经牺牲这么多人了，然后到最后还要用那个炸弹，太白痴了。
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
阿拉。
There's some journalists over there.
星瓜，什么是阿拉星瓜
We have to make sure they know what's going on.
一直强调我们是有生命的。那说好不提。看到没有 ？We are alive。我们现在就是要告诉大家我们活着。阿拉花瓜。就是要让大家知道我们活着啊。要把舆论导向就是我们是活着的。
Marcus, come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on, you have my word. We won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
我要是死掉了，接受吧。
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
啊，好紧张哦！和平的对话。
In a few minutes, troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over.
我们就现在就靠那些记者跟那个。
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared.
才不
You'll be
会。
detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
我不相信。
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
不行。
I'm not afraid to die.
都已经到
If I
最
have to
后
give
了。
my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
You could be free, Marcus.
不行，不能只有
To live
我。
among the humans. You could have what you've always dreamed of.
不行。
The lives of your people. Freedom for you.
不行。
All you have to do is say the word.
不能背叛我们。不行。
I'd rather die here.
没错，就是这个态度。
Betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
嗯。
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. We are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
No, Hank.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. All right. You win.
B。然后嘞，然后是什么？一毛一样的 B。A。B。A。A。B。A。B。B。好难，好难，难。A。B。B。B。
Hold it.
谁才是康纳？
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you.
No.
Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit.
Sack of shit.
Question is, who's who?
No, 你认不认出
What
来
are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
他的狗狗叫什么名字？哎，不行，他可能知道。
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo.
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
我忘了。哎
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant.
我
The
有
truck
解到这
skidded
条
on a sheet
线
of。ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him.
啊，所以他
Cole didn't make it.
所以他讨厌
That's why
Android。
you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
哦哟，吓我一跳。所以到底是真的假
I've
的？
learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive.
好诶，可
You
超
really
喜
want to
欢
make the world a
我。
better place. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
你真的是，你吓到我啦！
Wake up!
Wake up!
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
哎，那 Hank 怎么办？
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
怎么都是男的啊？女的嘞？我们下来了。
Excuse me, what's going on?
Order control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along.
完了。
This way, please.
他们会扫描，那我们怎么办？这里面的啊，
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Clara?
等一下哦，等一下哦。
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
啊，等一下，等一下，等一下，等一下哦。哎，说。哦，谢谢你，我忘记啦。哎，我忘记 好可爱。哎呀！我帮猫咪换水，然后放在外面忘记了。不行，我没空看，唉，怎么办？这个状况何解？
Can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you.
他假装挟持我们两个吗
I can save you, Kara.
No. No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Carl.
Huh?
If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
天啊，发生什么事？什么意思？哎
Rose.
Next, please.
先去厕所躲起来啊！
I won't be long.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
.所以现在要干嘛？什么意思？
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
弟弟是什么意思？
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too.
我们可以跟他们一起吗？他先通过啊。
Rose. If anything should happen,
I'll be there, Kara.
No， 我们已经把后路。
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are gonna meet them on the other side.
What's happening with Marcus?
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps. Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
然后嘞，出去才会有第3条路吗？
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive.
哦，感化了
You
吧？
deserve to be free.
你看吧，和平路线就是要这种舆论的压力。 妈妈觉得欣慰。怎么办？有可能不牺牲吗？那怎么办啊？啊！
Next, please.
神牺牲杰瑞了。
ID? Is she all right?
Hey, you!
Hey. No need to be scared anymore, little girl. There are no androids on this side of the border. Welcome to Canada.
Oh. Jerry， 我很抱歉 ，Jerry。妈的呢！
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit.
我有一条线，这样算是好的吗？
The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
哇！冇啦！ No， 我没按到底。 还是不用武力？哇，我少救一群人怎么办？然后我们全部都会死在这里。Connor， 快来！上歌。什么？等，不，等，不得。这是什么灰？
Thanks, Michael. Back to you in the studio.
那会穿听那个吗
Wait a minute.
那个革命的那首歌吗
Something's happening.
那首吗？哎，不是哎。
Just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
什么歌啊
Everything will be alright. Fight on just a little while longer.
没有错。我有一条线没有解锁哎。
Just a little while longer. Pray on. Just a little while longer.
Incredible. The deviants. The deviants are singing.
Everything will be alright. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
完了，要死翘翘了吗？
Tell them to stand down.
我努力了那么久，终于。
It looks like. Yes, the military is withdrawing.
终于。
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus. We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night.
他很会演说哎。
From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
怎么了？这不是阿曼达吗？
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning?
Huh?
You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
他说他在那个城市后面有留后门。
You can't do that.
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets.
他有留后门，我们现在就是要从。
You accomplished your mission.
Amanda!
然后呢，我们可以逃的，我们可以逃的。他说他在城市里面都有留后门的。
There's got to be a way.
有。
By the way, I always leave emergency exit programs. You never know.
Where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect.
没错，和平。
We are alive! And now, we are free!
差一点点就出事了。
It's over, Alice. We're free.
哇，那边也，这边也那个。 我这样上3条线都是好结局了吧？哎呦，是怎样？好喂，喂， 我这样算3条线的结局都是好的了吧？什么啦？3组人最后都到了自己想要去的地方。什么血流成？有啊，他们都会死很多人。和平，和平。看吧，我一直在累积那个舆论，正向舆论，就是为了这一刻。好喂，才的，没有的。啊，那我要2刷吗？我刷第2轮的话，我就要走全暴力路线。不管怎么样，我这个算是好的结局了吧？就是当然中间牺牲掉了，就是很多人，但是该争取的争取到了，要去加拿大的也去了，康纳也成功的战胜了那个。如果我们有去拿爸爸的枪的话，在这边就可以威胁那个店员的样子。哦，这些是一些我没有的结局哎。哎，可是那个哦，对，他没有流血。这是另外一个结，哎，他现在播出来都是另外一个结局，哎，就是另外一些的路线。怎么还穿着这个衣服啦，康纳？好诶、好诶、我最想看到这个结局了。警察大叔，
你没有看到后面吗 ？Chicken feet and
什么东西？在一起，在一起。好诶、我最想要就是这个结局。我那么努力经营跟那个。啊，因为他那个是做汉堡的。好诶，我就是想要看到大叔跟康纳在一起，喂！没错，在一起，在一起，这样就是好的结局了吧？我这样等于所有的结局都是好的吧？但他怎么没有小女孩他们那条线啊？这个是因为这个故事发生在美国啊，美国这个地方还是比较特别一点的，我觉得。好棒啊！我的和平路线到最后有好的结局，我觉得太好了。他这个跑完，感觉应该会有一些彩蛋呢、啊。那个长得像那个 那个叫什么啊？黑寡妇的那个演员叫什么名字啊？反正那个 AI 应该会再出来跟我讲话吗？我们耐心的把这个看完吧。哎，我觉得这个故事很不错。QA testers， 最后果然就是要选择唱歌。我不知道我没有解锁的那个选项是什么哎、它有4个选择，我不知道我没有解锁的那个选项会是什么，就除了唱歌之外还有什么？
可能是自爆吧？
是自爆吧？没有吧？有啊，炸弹在我的手上啊，炸弹的开关在我的手上，
所以就自爆。
可是它不是自爆，它是爆城市里面有一个地方有一个河的，是城市里面藏了一个菇的炸弹，不是马徐润，是那个金在一个菇，就是有点像核弹那种感觉的，他们藏在一个地方。我以为他最后让我选，他最后有让我选择要不要用炸弹，当然不能用啊！我和平抗争了到这个最后，牺牲了那么多机器人同伴，我一定得要把那个 A 或 B 念出来，或者我来不及按。我没有死，没有死，3条线3个人都没有死，喂！康纳跟大叔成功的在一起了，什么？那重玩到死为止。如果整条路线都走那种出卖或者是暴力的话，应该会死人吧？我在猜想。不要啊！这个结局目前为止我很满意，是我想要达到的效果。虽然牺牲了一个 Jerry， 但是这是我想要达到的效果。好欸，要独挡救，你说救 Jerry 吗？但我说实在的啦，就是如果我是一个妈妈，就是我的设定已经是一个妈妈的机器人或什么的，我肯定牺牲所有的人，就是也得要救我的女儿啊，所以我觉得这个选择基本上算是合理的啦。但我从头到尾还是以人类的方式去思考啊，我其实并不是机器人的方式去思考。如果我以机器人的方式去思考的话，应该是谁都是可以被牺牲，只要达成我的目标吧。有没有可能我选了不牺牲，但是 Jerry 还是会自己冲出去啊？我不知道欸。感觉会临时发生什么事情之类的。哦，我要跟 AI 妹子讲话了吗？ 会有这么多条不同的路线哦。暂时，哎，他说暂时，哎，好了，暂时也是有了，暂时总比没有好啊。39%的人，只有39%的人到达这个路线，哎，我看一下，阿康纳的嘞。康纳的最后任务怎么样？0%完成，什么意思？哦，我不是在这个。这游戏很有趣，对啊，我觉得很有趣。哎，为什么这个也是0？哦，没有，切错。这个我有41%是完成。全球数据。我看一下最后的结局。哦，怎么那么长？60%仿生人觉醒。接近检查上67%。哇，只有26%的人，只有26%，牺牲杰瑞是这么少人的选择吗？大家都是选择不牺牲吗？大家都是选择不牺牲吗？但是不管怎样，我的结局是好的啊。不牺牲的话，啊，不知道会有什么结局耶。卡拉被抓啊！我们没有走这条，我们没有走这条。啊 ，Simon 死了，我的 Simon 死掉了，所以没有。我的 Simon 死掉了。你好。你要跟我说
There's something I need to tell you.
好哦。
As I watched you play,
你是不是喜欢我
something has changed in me. I feel different.
你变成 Deviant 了吗
I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am.
好哦。
It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play.
所以我以后不会再遇到他了，是不是？完蛋呢。
Do you agree to let me go?
走啊，有什么关系？好啊。
拜拜。
妹妹。
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
妹妹。哦，他就这样走了。这是什么意思？我最喜欢的角色是康纳，好几次遇到最艰难的选择是什么？克罗伊是谁啊？我没有这个选项哎。康纳决定对克罗伊开枪，克罗伊是谁啊？那个机器人吗？我看下最后3题啊，大家都55%的人喜欢康纳。我觉得让马克思决定和平还是暴力超难的。这是什么？啊，我还是有没有看到的耶。收集控要发疯啦！这是什么意思？ 这是什么意思？啊？可以选造型这样子哦。啊？为什么？我不懂这个要怎样？这个的重点是什么？我可以放在里面。这个是什么？这个是要干嘛的？不知道哎，为什么要换造型？这买了可以干嘛？哦，我就只是让我可以把这个图放下来而已。康纳一开始这么帅哦。哦，这是最一开始的造型哎，怎么后面变那么普通？啊，那这个嘞？哦，这是他们的设定集，你可以看他们的设定集耶。他本来就设定是白人老头配黑人的生化人吗？这样是 OK 的吗？设定是可以的吗？哇，这个酒吧本来很硬汉的那种路线，作者有金字带啊。I think therefore I am。啊，我思故我在吗？但他后来写的是 I am alive， 他不是我思故我在欸。最后决定，啊，你要去了，拜拜。真是不错，感觉可以通通买一买，很漂亮啊。啊，这故事很不错啊，这故事真的很不错。但是在现实世界里面，确实，我觉得就很有可能被强制就是镇压下来而已。哦，本来是他带一个黑人小女孩吗？本来的设定是这个吗？啊，就是那个。等一下，短片电影。
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm a third-generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un android de troisième génération AX400.
Wow, 真的是多国语言都可以耶。
Okay, now sing something in Japanese. Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
哦天啊，他走路竟然笑了，这个做的太哇！
Locomotion checked.
他走路然后很开心的样子，做的太好了吧？
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared.
Oh.
I want to live. I'm begging you.
他哭了。这是什么意思？
Go and join the others.
这是后面的人造人自己做的吗？所以他们要确定每一个是不是出来都是有感觉的吗？
Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
所以卡拉是第一个觉醒的吗？I'm scared. I'm afraid. Running in real time. 啊，这还是 Play， 这还是 PS3 的时候哎。买了就看。
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. The place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. Life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent, unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. No, it's up to me to decide.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
Oh, 很不错哎。本来卡拉才是主角吗？买，全部都买，全部都想看。全部都买，全部都看。惊奇队长才是主角，什么惊奇
？When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm.
我觉得让他走路的时候，
and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the light gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but, you know, android, other way. And getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
他一直用 we 呀。
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and a really flattering black wetsuit type thing, and you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you gotta do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. I'm sorry. The fact that David Cage's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super immersive.
因为他们要把所有路线的反应都演出来。
The writer or the director seeing this from the outside eye, he's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful.
他们每一个人都要不断的把那个同一幕就是再拍一次，根据不同的反应再拍一次。好有意思哦。
This one, and I found it sort of terrifying in a way because they said the computer's going to build you, but then. As we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people can very easily support, you know, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage. But it takes that time of kind of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
这是他们挑上底特律这个城市的原因，好有意思哦。
And that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive! I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot them up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it because it's important.
他们那个点点粘在脸上，不会很容易弄掉吗
？Through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up.
哦，还好我的小女孩活下来了。还好我的小女孩是活下来的。哦，很棒哎！还有几个 Detroit 的配乐，买一下 Chloe 好了。他在离开我们之后去了哪里？哦，不是 Chloe 不是被我射死的那个吗？这不是这个。
What should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you? What's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
他说什么？再一次。某一盖，某一盖。他刚刚说什么？他最后那两句是什么啊？一个灵魂，他是说。
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you? What's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And you know, they have something I could never have.
Ah.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
烤肉店站呢？哇，他刚刚说什么？你们有听懂啊？他刚刚说他之所以会，他说这是人类史上，就是那个男的说这是人类史上第一次设计出比自己还要厉害，就是比自己还要聪明、有才能的东西这样子。然后他就说哦，但是谢谢啊，他说多亏了就是设计我的人，然后什么的。然后他们拥有我不可能拥有的东西，然后那记者就问他说是什么啊？他说灵魂。哇，很棒哎，这个骰子牛为什么会肥爆？你吃的是和牛吗？是和牛那种骰子牛？骰子牛一般不应该都是肉吗？骰子牛不应该都是肉吗？哇，很棒哎！刚刚那个短片，第一口好香，第二口好恶心。嘿嘿嘿。
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer.
这个画面太赞了吧
Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on.
哇，他这个动画很赞呢，就算是有真人扮演，但是他那个画质太赞了吧！这是很久以前的游戏嘞。虽然我知道这是正常的啦，但是。
We will sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
怎么那么多感觉像原型机的东西啊？就当然有很多像康纳之类的那种大量制造的，但是你看那个男主角那个 Marcus 就是原型机啊 ，Kara 也是大量制造的，他们都是仿生人啊，对啊。我们要看先买兹拉科。兹拉科很恶心，兹拉科短片感觉会很恶心。噔当当当当当。
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
好可怕哦
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks,
北极熊打呼
and down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby.
他的房子超可怕的啦。要在地上，他们都被改造，他就把他们乱拼乱凑这样子啊。
The cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle.
看一下他们今天玩什么。他很像那个玩具总动员，不是大哥哥啦，大哥哥那个不是乱拼乱凑，好不好？他很像那个玩具总动员的那个第一集的那个坏小孩啊，就是都会把他玩具拆开乱弄的那个坏小孩，他房间里面有点像那样子。我们来看一下卡姆斯基啊，卡姆斯基。很棒哎，这游戏哎，我觉得有空好像是可以2刷哦，这样看起来。
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man, despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine. He remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges. But the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
We're here in Production Unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest.
Oh.
Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
结果他自己后面直接离开。
More and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android.
什么手收的？哇哦！
They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no.
They never say no. What?
Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness.
那个不是开场，那已经中。哎，算了，一切从那边开始。
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
No， 我觉得他自己抛下公司，觉得他自己成为这抛下公司第一个抛下公司的人啊！这个人，哇，真不错，真不错。机器人分场。
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
哇，是可以想见当初预告片释出的时候，大家有多兴奋。
Or how I would describe Kara depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, you know, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, or the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. What is humanity? Where we tap into it? How and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities. It's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers.
We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is
analytical.
Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them! What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy? Just say, I killed him! Is it that hard to say? Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not.
The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
哦，我没有玩到这一段。没有玩到那一段。
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. When you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation. And it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just
can't.
Come on, let's go.
We have some cash now. You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios, and every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment. We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means that the performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated, until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process, and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new, what do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer, and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close. But I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor. I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge, because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
确实啊，哇，他们这个部分也好难哦。他们还要拍那个你那个 QT 吗？还是 QT 失败的那个版本
Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
Donc il faut prendre conscience que...
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure, and we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
差不多，真是不错，我很喜欢这个游戏。比我原本预想的还要喜欢。这才好。 推荐大家玩，特价的时候买吧，很值得。而且即使那么久以前的游戏，即使放到现在，还是能让我的电脑那个不是，即使放到现在，还是表现得很不错哎。不是呢。 哦，优化没哦，没优化好，所以我是可以从章节重玩的哦。我其实是可以重玩的。 不要好了，之后如果有那个的话再来玩好了。我确实很喜欢这个游戏，我很推，大家都去买好吗？特价的时候赶快买。下一款我应该会玩那个吧。 我趁特价买了，有点类似同捆包这样子。我下一款应该会玩暴雨吧，我在想。我还有暴雨跟另外一个叫什么名字啊？ 听上恩什么意思？什么叫听上恩了吗？还有一款我一起买的叫什么名字啊？哎，我怎么会有 Cyberpunk 啊？这个人上一次上线是什么时候啊？ 炮鱼有的 bug， 我不知道哎，到时候再说吧。小对不对？不要爆雷，不要爆雷，不要爆雷，不要爆雷。我其实已经云过暴雨的故事了，我其实也看过了变人，底特律变人，但是没有那么详细的去看。 那只有一次还没用好，不知道到时候玩的我 Stray 也还没玩啊，我是不是应该也可以先玩个 Stray？ 奇怪，我还有一个，我买那时候买3个，还有一个，我为什么会有 Titanfall 2啊？哦，好像特价的时候买的。这看起来是我自己的，所以应该是趁特价的时候买的。哦，Resident Evil 6哦，Resident Evil 6是朋友的。哦，我有7跟8。哦，没有，是 Reverse。我有 Village 啊 ，Village 是可以用那个。整个催泪的部分一直在笑，这样子吗？感觉很不错。感觉很值得一玩。我看一下，哦，对我那时候有买那个中土世界 Shadow of War， 这个打半兽人很过瘾，可是好无聊，后面觉得很无聊。Two Souls， 对我有买3个，它有3个，但是剩下一个是什么我找不到，我忘记了。我买的时候是3款游戏都买，其实我有买生化奇，就是 BioShock， 我买生化奇兵，而且是整套。但感觉也是好吧，之后有机会再来玩吧。为什么有 MNG 啊？超凡双生啦，是吗？你说的是这个吗？那个 Two Souls 啊，有啊，这个我也有哎。还是我要先玩这个？要先玩暴雨，还是先玩超凡双生啊？暴雨应该是最早的，是不是啊？可是我好像要把底特律先卸载。那就是先玩暴雨啊！你这样看起来的话，应该是先玩暴雨。但是我再说一次，暴雨的故事我已经云过，我其实是知道凶手是谁的。这个体验有点考虑一下吧，我觉得可能先玩暴雨啦，因为我云过故事了，可能会玩的稍快一点。我现在要想办法把它忘记，我要想办法把它忘记。我看到那个凶手之后，我不要再想他是凶手是谁了，我不要再回想了。我不知道，我要催眠我自己，我不知道，我什么都不知道。超凡双生我倒是没有看那个故事。底特律是因为它的那个，它很多支线嘛，然后它动画很长，就是他们拍的影片动画也很长。所以我常看看就睡着，我云一云就睡着啊。所以底特律还看完，我现在就是在怕暴雨，因为我已经知道凶手是谁，我大概知道他的路线是什么。我怕我玩起来会很无聊，没有那种感觉，就是我下意识的会往正确凶手那边倒的话，那就感觉没有那么好玩。还是我们暴雨放到那个就是很久很久以后再来玩，你就已经没有什么游戏可以那个的时候再来玩。唉，这种剧情向的游戏，我感觉我都只会玩一次，所以底特律变人，虽然我有想要，我其实是有点想要2刷的，但是我感觉我不会，我感觉我不会，所以应该是可以卸载了。反正放在那里也没有差。黑象级应该也是可以卸载了，黑象级我可能大概率的不会再玩一次，不知道，先卸载好了。不腾出空间来，怎么去下载其他的东西？可是我成就只有达成5个，好惨哦！解除安装，没事的。底特律先留着好了，我们放着看一下，说不定某天我会再回来玩。I don't know, maybe。我 Days Gone 也还没有破台耶， 最近是一个我要尽可能把我的买的一些游戏先销完，然后秋促或秋特或冬特的时候再买一发。好喂，好喂，好喂，好喂。Outlast Project Zomboid。Stray 啦，我应该要玩 Stray 的猫猫游戏耶，但不知道为什么一直提不起劲来玩这个。早一天应该来玩，为了信仰而买的。哎，先这样吧，大家看在玩什么。买，各位买，谢谢大家了，买。